Hello, duelists. Welcome back to Old Format Yu-Gi-Oh's Edison Format Tournament. Today we are in Top 8, and this is the first match of it. For people who are a bit new to the channel and just tuning in for the first time, because I assume people will know that we're in Top 8 and, gets recommended to you more on YouTube. The format of this is a bit interesting, and you could see so on the little graphic right now. Basically using a point buy system, players bought 6 decks, and then when they went into a match, they chose 4 of them, and they proceeded to have a best 3 of 5 because their opponent gets to ban one of their decks. So they have to win with 3 of their decks, and then they move on to the next round. It's an interesting system, and once again, if it wasn't obvious, it's an Edison format. However, we are in top 8 now, so we just went through 4 rounds of Swiss, and these are 2 of our finalists. Down here in the bottom, we have DeSquid, aka Jason, aka me. I decided to bring today Fairies, Norlier's Dragons, Quick Draw Plants, and Frog Combo, with my Frog Combo being banned. Meanwhile, up here in the top, Anto Classic, aka Anthony, decided to bring Diva Hero, Hero Beat, Diva Flip, and Flamevell Sworn, with his Hero Beat being banned. Of note, he decided to leave the Zombies at home today, Diva Zombies being a pretty good deck. I think he chose it because he thought Diva Flip, which is a very trap-heavy deck, is a much better matchup versus what I was playing. But anyway, let's see how this goes. Who will be our top 4? Alright, looks like I'm starting off first, and Anthony's going to disconnect immediately. He disconnects a lot. I'm going to open up Sangan, Raiko, Caius, Pot of Avarice, Foolish Burial, and Mirror Force. Believe that puts me on Quick Draw. He's going to be on Flamevell Sworn, he's going to open up Wolf, Recharge, Rekindling, Raiko. And he's going to draw and mill a bit, I have a feeling, so I'll let him go through that. Okay. He ends on, mills a JD, ends on Rekindling, Aaron, Coldwave, Jane, Lumina. He's going to Lumina effect, bring back Aaron, spin the Raiko. Very bad for me. Oh, apparently, that's weird. Shuffle that monster to the deck before damage calc. I think it does flip. Okay, that might be why. So it flips, gets its effect, then goes back to deck. So at least I got that going off. He mills 3, nothing too important. I summon Sangan, set Mirror Force, and he activates Cold Wave, so I cannot use my Mirror Force, which is quite the shame. I search Quick Draw Synchron, I'm happy about that. Takes some good damage, he makes a Stardust. I draw the Dandy, thank God, the name of the deck, Quick Draw Dandy. Gonna go for a Drill Warrior, get in directly, and banish it by pitching a Shell. He's gonna Rekindling, and I am dead here. Wasn't that a quick one? Let's go on to game 2. Not too happy about how that one panned out, but he drew very well that double Rekindling start. I opened up Shell, Battle Fader, Foolish, Pot of Avarice, Book of Moon, and Caius. Looks like I'm on Quick Draw Plants again. And Anthony seems to be on Diva Hero, opening up Gores, Miracle, Solemn, Spined Gilman, Emergency Call, and Deep Sea Diva. He's going to E-Call for Stratos, Tale as Old as Time. Stratos search Alias. Get in, kill my Shell, and set Judgment. I'm going to Foolish for Dandy. I'm going to try to go for a Debris play. He's going to Solemn the Stardust. That's fine by me. I think I was just trying to bait out some back row. And I'm going to activate Shell. I'm going to set a Book of Moon here. He summons Diva. I'm going to Book of Moon the Stratos, which is a blatant misplay, as you can obviously tell, because he just flips it back up. From what I remember in the call, I Book of Moon, then I'm like, yeah, Book of Moon Stratos, and then he's like, okay, and I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot, and then he flipped it right back up, and, not too happy about this, but I am happy. I've said it in previous videos, I can't win this tournament, because if I win my own tournament, it looks really bad on me, because I'm the judge. So, he attacks, he synchros off Goyo into Stardust, and I just set a Volcanic Shell. He's going to Miracle for Ab-Zero, start getting in for damage. Will I Battle Fader? No, not yet. So I take a draw. I draw a DD Crow. I do play one main deck, I believe. So I'm pretty happy about that. It's pretty decent versus Miracle. Draw 2. Brain Control's a good start. I'm going to take Stardust and Crash. I don't activate, or rather I can't activate Stardust, but if somehow I could, it would go back to his side, I believe, so it's a dumb idea. I'm going to summon Rocket. He goes for Brio, and that is exactly game, but I have a Fader. So we're still in this match. I'm going to Blaze Accelerator and kill, summon Volcanic Rocket again. And now he's banishing Agors and goes for Caius, which isn't game, but we're getting there. I Book a Moon it, IMST as back row. There's some real back and forth this game. And I Tribute for Caius, banish, get in. And now he is 1 turn away from dying. Can he top deck the Miracle Fusion? And he does not. He gets bottomless. On to game 3, we are 1-1. This is looking close. Also, this is a revenge story, if anything, because in Swiss, I did 3-0 him really badly, actually. He got very unlucky. I believe he's on Diva Flip, opening Torrential, Bottomless, Prison, Hamster, Bottomless, Fiendish, which is a hand he wants to open with, believe it or not. All those traps will do a lot of work. He's just going to set Hamster, Prison, Chain. I'm going to open up Ryko, Brain Control, D-Alk, Bottomless, Dust Tornado. I believe I'm on Fairies here. I'm going to mimic him. He's going to go for a Ryko. He's going to give me some life. Diva for Gilman. Brio. He's going to pitch my monster, but I'll Bottomless that Brio. Gilman gets in. D-Alk, banish nothing. What a shame. And it gets prisoned anyway. And I'll Dust Tornado his Fiendish as well. Spine Gilman comes down. He's going to set a Bottomless. This flow of traps is very annoying. He is not going to pop. He's just going to elect to mill with Ryko, which makes sense. Gilman gets into my Ryko. I'm going to pop his monster. I mill some fairies. I only have 2, so Christia, if I top deck, is not live, but he is sitting on, now as a Starlight Road, Bottomless, Torrential, and I believe I read that because it's like setting 3 now and not before is a little iffy. That's just my opinion. I draw the best card in the deck, Trap Dust Shoot, which is useless. He's going to draw a Caius, which I'll Judgment, because I think that fully loses me the game if it goes off. I'm going to Ryko try to start popping back row. I feel pretty safe with the Warrior Lady, honestly. And he's going to Torrential on summon, so that's pretty good. He's going to Diva for Diva, get in for 400. Let's see what I do here. I summon the Warrior Lady and start getting in. I think I read the Starlight Road, so I'm pretty happy with that. I set a Bottomless, and things are starting to look up a bit. I'm just going to kill the Diva. I don't want to bother with any interesting synchro plays that he could pull off. He's going to Hamster for the last Ryko. I set Honest. He pops Warrior Lady. Second Ryko pops my Honest. I'm not too happy about that. Yeah, my Bottomless is not doing too much right now. I need a monster off the top. I draw a D-Alk, I banish, and I don't attack. I think that was just thinking to myself, if he has D-Prison or Mirror Force, I end up just losing the game. You know, if he even has Fiendish or something like that, I'm fine. He ends up drawing, what is that? Is it Fiendish? Yeah, he does. And then he tributes for Caius. I Bottomless. He targeted a back row there, which was an interesting choice, because I feel like if he gets rid of Alchemist, he knows I pretty much have nothing. So, that's just me. I try to get in, dumb play, but I at least have the backup this time with a set Ryko. He's going to Fiendish my Ryko, Nova Summoner get in, and I'm going to Smash and Ground his Hamster. Now things are looking my way, which is quite nice. He's going to Dust Tornado my back row, and he's going to Pot of Avarice. Alright, I don't have a Crow or anything, so we'll see what he draws. He draws Spy Heavy. He's going to Heavy Storm for Stardust, which is game, sadly. Ugh, that was a bad beat in my part. It was a cool way to win on his part. Alright, match 4. I am down a game right now. And he has Diva Hero as his last deck, which is pretty good, so it's definitely scary. I open Tornado, Ryko, D-Alk, Herald, Honest, and Warrior Lady. I'm going to set Ryko, set Tornado, feeling pretty good about that. He has Wing Blast, double Caius, Diva, Upstart, Torrential. Okay, he's going to Upstart first, makes sense. Set Snowman, set Wing Blast, set Torrential. I hit a Wing Blast, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm going to Ryko hit the monster, and summon D-Alk, which priority banish, but doesn't matter. He's going to get Diva and Gilman, going for some damage and probably Synchro afterwards. Yeah, I debated the Herald, but I don't think it was too important, honestly, in my eyes, at least right now. I just set a Ryko, which I think is fine. Flips the Ryko, I'm going to kill the Cataster. Just want to check my grave real quick. I have 1, 2, 3. I do have 4 fairies, so that is quite nice right now. If I ever draw Christia, that is. So to keep that, I'm going to Warrior Lady banish. I think that's fine. Oh. Draws an Ab-Zero. That's a good one. I'm going to summon Nova Summoner, get in. Set a Bottomless in the far right. You never know. He's going to Mally for Mally. Go for Caius. I'm going to BTH, though. He does draw a Phoenix Wing Blast, though, which is quite annoying. I'm going to summon Honest, and then drop Honest on it. I don't think he was expecting the double Honest, but you got to take it when you can. I didn't think I had to get out for Ab-Zero otherwise. And now I draw a Wincon. However, he puts it back on top of my deck. He's going to summon Treeborn, set Snowman, has a Mirror Force. Things are looking okay. I'm going to set Torrential. Saying, I think I'm really just trying at this point to set up my Return from the Different Dimension, and things pay off a bit, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fairies in grave. However, I do have the Freed to get rid of 2 of them. So this Christia could be live, depending. He goes for Caius Torrential. I'm very happy about that. He upstarts. I gain some. He draws Heavy, which is useless. Infernal Prodigy and Rhoda for a Stratos. Kind of annoying. I drop Gores, I believe. Yeah, makes sense. Start getting in. He Mirror Forces. That's fine. I'm going to go for Freed Priority, which is all what I wanted because I can drop the Christia now very easily. And now he is in a pretty bad spot because I'm just going to keep slamming on in. And with a second Christia, I'm very happy about that. Get in for 28. He's going to end up Phoenix Wing Blasting the Christia back to top of the deck. However, if I'm not mistaken, I have 4 fairies in grave again. However, I'm just going to choose to get Honest in instead. Because I feel like I don't feel a need to waste the Christia right now. Let me double check. Do I have 4? 1. Oh, I have 3. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I'm thinking to myself, wait, why didn't I drop the Christia? Judgment is interesting. We had an argument about BTH versus Alchemist. You cannot BTH Alchemist. Even when you summon it and activate its effect, it's still not at 1800, so there's no way BTH works. Personally, I was like, Anthony, I feel like you're trying to get out of this one. But we looked it up and couldn't find anything about it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't make sense. I summon my Christia, it gets bottomless, and then I return for game. Just reading that this back row is doing nothing. Alright, we are now 2-2 in Game 5. This is a lot better than our first match, but I'm getting a little worried because I'm on my worst deck, in my opinion. Norlear's Dragons, and my hand is actually okay. It's decent. He, on the other hand, opens up Miracle, Diva, Stratos, Miracle, Prodigy, and Alias. He's going to Stratos, search Prodigy, and pass. Now, here's the thing. Because this game is interesting. I opt for, let me make sure, Summon Wyvern, Crash, and pass. Looking at this, I was pretty confident. I'm like, next turn, I'm going to pop off because I have Red MD. I can do a lot of things. So I opt to wait a turn. And now let's see what happens. Anthony Future Fusions, Treeborn and Malicious. Malicious for Malicious. He goes Diva, Synchros for Colossal, Miracles for Ab-Zero, second Miracle, and kills me. I was so disappointed. Especially because if you look at what I would have drawn Allure after the card destruction, Upstart into the Sky Scourge with a Greffer. I had the Norlear's combo. Like, I had it. However, he still top decks Future Fusion off the top. Actually, no, he would not because of card destruction. But you get the idea. I took a conservative play to get a look at one more card, and it ended up costing me the match because honestly, I was feeling pretty confident that I would get this one if I just comboed off. But I was thinking to myself, because, I mean, if you've played Edison format before, Diva Hero is a very explosive deck, but it is usually not an OTK deck. He had to have basically exactly Future Fusion, Miracle. And I was not happy when this happened. It's such a bad loss. And although I didn't really want to win my own tournament, it still sucks. But either way, congratulations to Anthony. He moves on, and I'm going to be eliminated. But I hope you enjoyed this first match for Top 8. I'll see you again tomorrow. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good one, duelists.